Oh my goodness, check this out, guys. Okay, so I have so much poppy seeds already that I am not going to wait for these poppy seeds to go to maturity. Hey friends, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. So happy to have you here with me. Now I am standing here with my shovel, right? Because I planted some garlic in this garden bed and I have some over the other side too. And I didn't plant them here to reap anything. I basically put them in because the critters were digging into the garden bed or the planter. And I was told, or I researched, right? And the idea is that when I put the garlic in here, it would deter the critters, right? But I reaped garlic scapes here earlier, and now I looked at them and I'm thinking, okay, they look like they're ready to be reaped. So I am going to do exactly that. So you're reaping them with me, guys. Oh my goodness, guys, look at this. Check this out. Look at the size heads of garlic that I got. And I did not plant them to reap from them, but I am so happy that I've got some homegrown garlic. Now let's go ahead and check out the other side. Let's dig into the ground. It's not in the planter around there. It's in the ground. So let's go ahead and dig and see what we get. Now let's get the shovel. Now this garden bed area planter needs some attention, but right now I can't give it the attention that it needs. So I will have to do that another time. But you can see here that I didn't pick these garlic scapes, and we got some garlic seeds here. So I'm just gonna go ahead and throw them in the garden bed. Now let's see what we get. Look at this ranunculus. It is so pretty. I had some poppies in here and they're done blooming. I just pulled them out because I'm not waiting for them to go to seed. I have enough seeds or enough poppy seeds. So yeah, let's see what this garlic brings. I need the shovel because they, I think, are, yeah, they're pretty deep. I need a shovel. Oh, I don't want to dig into them. It's kind of tricky because the root of the hosta is right there. It's pretty tricky. Okay. Now, these ones are not as big, but they're okay. They are decent size. Now, these are small, but this is a decent size. Yeah, I didn't plant it to reap, so I'm happy I'm reaping something. Oh my goodness, check this out, guys. I just found this on the ground. And my hubby has been looking for this thing, so obviously, whether it fell off his hand or it fell out of his pocket, wherever it fell from, yeah, let's hope it still does work because we had rain earlier on. Yeah, it's amazing how things can go missing sometimes and we don't know what happened. Yeah, let me put it in my pocket. Pull a little weed here. Okay, so the last time we were in the city, I got a few plants on sale. And so in between the rain, I am out trying to see if I can put them in the ground. No, I was toying with the idea of getting rid of this planter. Really this year, I didn't even put anything in it. It's just these Johnny jump ups that the seeds were there and they grew up in it and they bloomed. But then I figure, okay, I'm not gonna move the planter. What I'm gonna do instead is put the plant, the shrub that I want to plant right behind it here in the ground. And so it will grow up and be almost like a backdrop for the planter and its contents, and also will create a bit of a semi-screen in the front here because I want a little intrigue, right? When everything is just wide open, there's no intrigue because it's just there, whatever. I can see everything, it's all naked, right? But when there are little or when there are shrubs or some type of a screen here and there in the areas, it gives a little intrigue. And so I'm gonna go ahead and try to see if I can dig a hole here. Hopefully I will be able to, because of this huge maple tree that's here. I'm not sure how well I'll be able to dig into the soil, but let's try. Let's see what happens. There's so much I need to do around here, guys, but I'm not going to stress myself. I'll take my time and do a little at a little at a time, whatever I can do. Yeah. So let's see. Oh, 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 oh. Okay. Okay. Wow. Not bad at all. Easier than I thought it was gonna be. Ooh. That's actually good. Okay. Okay. I think I'm gonna get a bucket to put the dirt in so I can use it, because if I put it over here, it's gonna get lost. This shrub that I'm putting here is a northern gold forsythia. That should be a lovely screen when it grows. Okay, so it's pretty root bound. So I'm just going to rough up the roots a little bit. And that should be good. Yeah, the right depth. So now I'm just going to go ahead and backfill the hole. Okay, I'm going to get some water. Well, that should be good. Okay, so before I can plant the forsythia, I am going to have to remove the echinacea plant. Yeah, it's in full bloom, but I want to get the forsythia in. Weeds, my friend, weeds. I'm pulling weeds. Okay, so I definitely have to take this out. There we go. Just like it came out in a clump, I'm going to take it over there and plant it in the clump. Now, I have to dig a hole behind here to put the forsythia. 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 Weeds are the bane of my existence. Alright, I'm going to get me some weed cloth. Okay. although we got rain this morning, right here is pretty dry. I think that should be a big enough hole. Now I know it's not fall yet, but I'm at a point where some areas I'm about ready to give them up and starting to cut back and clean up because there is so much weeds. Okay, cool. That's a good thing. Yeah, we're good like that. I think I'm going to pour some water in the hole before I backfill because it's pretty dry down there. Weeds, weeds everywhere. Okay, let's get some water in this hole. I'm going to let it soak it up for a bit. And I'm going to go ahead and pull some jewel weed. Now I'm going to go ahead and backfill. And then I'm going to go at the jewel weed again. I need to get them out before they go to seed. Now I will have two lovely shrubs at the entrance. And they're going to create a bit of a semi-screen. Now I may have to move my business sign, but that's okay. I can put it further back over there. Hey, buddy. Good afternoon. Yeah, it's in. It is in. I'm going to get some more water. And then I'll come back and pull some more jewel weed. Yeah. If you are considering if you are considering introducing jewel weed to your garden, think twice. It is massively invasive. No, I didn't plant these. And that is why I'm trying to get them before they go to seed. Because if they go to seed, then I'm going to be dealing with 1,000% time more jewel weed next year in this area. And so, yeah, I'm pulling as much as I can right now. Check that out. As far as the eyes can see. Now, if you thought that goldenrod was bad, jewel weed beats it 10 times. In my garden, at least. Jewel weed is bad. And doing this may not get rid of all of it because although they haven't gone to seed yet to reseed, there might still be seeds from last year waiting quietly in the ground to grow next year. And so I'll have to do it all over again. Yeah, it's bad. I think pretty soon I'm going to take the edge trimmer inside here, and I'm going to use that edge trimmer and trim everything back to the ground. Except, of course, my evergreen hair shrub that is been choked by all these weeds. And creeping vine. Whew. I'm glad I'm spending the time to do this right now, because I had to find some time to do it. The one thing that these weeds may have done is push the shrub to grow a little faster, because it's trying to crawl out and trying to reach light and to survive, right? And so, yeah, it's looking good, and I'm loving that. But I need to give it some breathing room, man. Grass, jewelweed, everything has got to go. I have a planter here and you can't even see it because it's just covered with weeds. My bathtub planter that I cladded with wood at the front there. Ooh. Fighting the jewelweed. They're up to my head. And in this area stays pretty moist, so they are loving it. I am going to figure out that edge trimmer, and I'm going to come in here and I'm going to cut some stuff. Now that's a whole bunch of jewelweed. I'm going to take them up now. I think I'm going to be done with them for today. I did a good job. Now I just got to take them away, basically. Whew. Oh Lord, this is a lot. Okay, come on guys. We are gonna stop fighting these jewelweeds right now. It's too much. I'll push these to the back.